Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Sacrifice. Last time, we teamed up with Stratos, and we defended the northern mountains against an attack from Pyro's sorcerers. And today, by a unanimous decision,
there have been other wars between
we will
the
be
gods,
joining
some
Persephone.
protracted and dreadful. Yet one truth had been constant. It was mortals who bore the suffering. The gods were bound by ancient ties, and none of them, not even Persephone or Charnel, ever sought the other's extermination.
Well.
I know
Let's see
everyone's
how it
busy
goes.
getting ready for the big war, but has anyone else noticed what Jadagar's been doing? I've seen him all around the glebe, rallying folks with talk of the prophecy of Mithras and some fellow Asher who'll save them all.
We must find out more about this Asher.
Well, I think I know where you could find Jadagar, but we'd best do something about Pyro and Charnel. They're allies now, you know.
Do as you think best. My forces will be available to defend wherever necessary.
Alright. So by this unanimous decision of 3 total votes, all of which are for Persephone, we shall be turning our backs on the forces of evil, fire, destruction, death, and chaos, and allying ourselves with the orderly powers. And today, we will be going for Persephone.
We must still direct the main of our strength against those who seek to destroy us. Yet we would know more of this Asher. Seek out Jadugar and discover what you can.
So someone's out there
Don't
raising
take
a
another
cult.
step. Do you truly mean to turn your back on the god of slaughter?
Yes.
This is your last chance to drop the zeros and get with the Pyro.
No. We're going for Persephone.
Rangers were sent forth to scry for the hiding place of the cult leader Jadugar. Eluding a trap laid for him in Telluria, he made his way to Urgaz, the once proud home of the trolls.
Alright. We should still have Soroka with us in this mission.
Find this Jadugar and learn what you can.
Understood. Alright.
Gnomes are pretty good with those hand cannons of theirs. I'm glad not all of them went with Festus to join Pyro.
Thestar went over to Charnel for a brief time.
Oh.
I could scarcely describe the horror of what came next. It cannot be. Marduk.
Greetings, old friend, but they call me Asher here.
Why have you come?
Our bargain is incomplete. Your rivals have fallen, but our reckoning is not yet fulfilled.
My rivals? You destroyed everything.
Well. It seems
the
that
very
we know
earth was crumbling beneath my feet.
Do not blame yourself overmuch. The doom of Jera was preordained. Content yourself that you were but a pawn, as you will be again. As for you, little imp, I will not forget your role in all of this.
Oop, some kind of a powerful, evil,
Master, there are other
malevolent
worlds, other
wizard.
places we could go.
Nay, we will do something to stop him this time.
Alright. So, that may have seemed kind of weird, and don't get me wrong, it is. We will get extra context for this as the level goes. So first off, let's get our mana horrors.
My lord?
My lord?
And we're actually going to be dealing with a number of ranged units today. I think.
Saxo.
So we're going to get a bunch
Skirmish formation.
Are you sure? Melee units for now. Try to get up another Manolith. Hello, boys. How are you all today? You all enjoying your lives?
May the goddess smile on you. Don't ask me anything. The goddess always tells me what to think.
Alright, fair enough. Let's get another Manolith going. Oh, another cutscene. Oh. Okay. That is a bit of a problem. It's a bunch of storm giants from Stratos.
Your creatures are dying.
A very weird thing to just be coming at us. Okay. We're going to need a lot of mana for this. I had completely forgotten about that. So someone who works or has worked for Stratos is behind this. Because storm giants, or frost giants, whatever they're called, are definitely a Stratos minion. Cool.
Invalid target.
Yeah, we've got a mana fountain over there. We've got Jadugar's altar here. He's got some storm giants, and he's hanging out over there. I do not want to go in for a direct confrontation yet. I want to continue to build up a solid base of power before we go in. I also need to find a little bit of a side quest on this level. Because that is how I will get a godly boon for this stage. And we are at the point where we really, really want to... I mean, you always want those. Like, it gets so much harder if you're not getting these, like these stat bonuses on each level. Okay, that's pretty good. The thing that's good about the trolls, or about the gnomes,
skirmish formation,
is that
is it safe?
Their attacks instantly hit their targets. So we've got... Alright, we've got various things around. I imagine that if we start attacking Jadugar's monoliths, it will trigger him into attacking. Currently, he's still labeled as neutral. So we're just going to take a little scout around the map, just see what's going on. See if we can trigger the little side quest. Let's get a couple Spitfires as well.
That's Jadugar, last of the centaurs.
Ah.
He abandoned Stratos after his people were slaughtered.
Jadugar, you know not what you do. Your Asher is the demon Marduk. He is ruin itself. He will destroy the world.
I think he's still a bit bitter about it.
Your lies will not deceive me. Blind obedience to the gods clouds your eyes.
Dude, I've been in this world like less than
It is your hatred of them that blinds you to all else.
We've got some new objectives.
Okay.
Enemy sighted.
Cool. So here are some mutants.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
What?
There are strange creatures attacking us. I don't believe they serve Jadugar. Your wizard is under attack.
Why do you attack us?
Self-defense?
You poor, poor creatures. We sense your pain and confusion and offer you comfort in our service.
Okay.
Alright. So
These
that was
mutants
the
seem to be
extra
good at
thing
attacking from a distance,
do.
Master.
Invalid target.
Alright, let's get it up.
Skirmish formation.
Plays well.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's teleport our forces here.
Enemy sighted.
As I thought,
Your
he was
building is under
starting to
attack.
move in.
That spell is not ready.
Alright, let's move out.
Your creatures are under attack.
Okay. Move in.
Your building lies in ruin. That
Yes,
spell is
I
not
did
ready.
notice that.
Your creatures are under attack.
So I did get a really cool spell on this level.
Your creatures are
Rainbow.
dying.
This is a chain heal. Okay.
If I must.
I don't know where my damn people are, but damn it, they need to get their asses down here. Come on.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Yes, I did notice that.
Your creatures are under attack.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, good. Good. Everyone take out that thing. We absolutely do not want him to be recovering at this location. We were able to get a few souls. Actually, I think it was just a couple. There's another soul up here, marked on my map. Was there another dead mutant? No, I don't know what that was. Okay.
Of course.
Alright, he's moving in again. See him? Alright. He's got a lot of air units.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying. Your wizard
Alright,
is
get
under
in there.
attack.
Shields up. Okay, that's fine. More ranged units. Alright, that should be pretty fine. Let's go into the wedge.
Your creatures are under attack.
Come on, Jadugar. We need to take you down.
Invalid target. Invalid target.
Come on, everybody. Let's go.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are under attack.
Attack. Very good. Draw him in. It doesn't look like he's managed to fortify himself significantly.
Vine formation. Guard me.
Excellent. Jadugar's dead again. He's got a second Manolith there. Okay. We're gonna leave that soul there. Yep, Jadugar's back up. And Jadugar's dead. Perfect. Alright. Move in. Take it out. Okay. And at this point, we should be good to just go ahead and desecrate. But he does have one more Manolith. Looks like he's running. We might as well deprive him of all of them. Have a heal start bouncing around just for the hell of it. The mutants that you can have join you on this level are very, very good. They have a crazy range to them. Like, they are basically just artillery. Alright. All units continue to engage Jadugar.
Invalid target.
Alright, we're good.
That spell is not ready.
Flame Minion, you are being used to desecrate Jadugar's altar and to end the level. Let's go, Sack Doctor.
Enemy sighted.
And Jadugar is screwed. Yep, there we go.
Well, that does it for now. But if Asher has other altars...
Jadugar will be back. You know, Zizix, I had stopped believing it was real. But here is Marduk. Asher, again. So be it. If I cannot escape him, I will find a way to destroy him.
We are pleased by the wisdom and justice of your deeds.
Thanks, Persephone.
Persephone has offered you a boon.
Okay, so it's either more mana or a health regeneration bonus. This is specifically not mana regeneration bonus. Honestly, mana is always good. Alright. And there we go. The stage is beaten. So, there is a cult growing in this world, acting against the gods' interests, and it seems that this cult is centered around an entity that our character is already acquainted with. So let's get a little bit of context for that. For as you remember, this game's entire framing is that it is a story being told in flashback at the end of the world.
I returned to the gods with new purpose.
Stop! I will hear no more until you tell something of substance about this Marduk. What do you know of him? Why does he seem to know you?
I was getting to that.
All right. I love this cutscene.
In Jera, I had been a man of substance.
A lord? Or perhaps a king?
A tyrant, more like. You would have thought me an evil man.
Most people did.
There were others, some good, some bad, some indifferent. I have vied with them for power.
Ooh, yeah, the ground itself is literally collapsing.
What was that? Perhaps it would be best if we set out.
Well, we were headed further south anyway.
Please continue your tale. I will follow the sound of your voice.
Sounds good. Yeah, this world's not looking good. You're not continuing your tale. You're gonna make this guy
life to build another man's empire. When he died too young, far too young, authority fell to me alone. But I was not as well loved as he had been.
Despised is more like it.
Foreign powers and internal conspirators plotted to tear
I'm
the
distracted
empire apart.
by that mushroom in the
My
background.
own people turned against me after all I had done for them. But their dull-witted prejudice would not destroy what I had labored so long to build. The armies of my enemies grew too strong, and I was forced to turn to dark forces.
So you summoned Marduk?
Aye. But the demon was too powerful. I could not control it.
And then?
The rest I need hardly tell, for it is happening around us. It was the end of the world.
So our guy was basically responsible for the destruction of his own
I returned
world.
to the gods with new purpose.
And now he wants to stop
My
it
first
from
step
happening
would be to
again
tell
here.
them what I knew of Marduk, who was calling himself Asher.
What did you tell the gods of Marduk?
What I knew. He was a demon of untold power. A being who seemed to feed off the worlds to which he was summoned. A being of infinite appetite.
If Marduk is a demon, it is likely that he was brought here through the portal in Golgotha.
Oh no, Charnel's too strong. We can't attack Golgotha now.
There are secret paths through Imperia leading deep into the lands of Stygia. Abraxas would know the way.
Oh, maybe so, but there are other things we ought to do something about. A lot of my followers have been carted off to Pyroborea, for one.
True enough. Efforts should be made to hinder Pyro before he can employ these new slaves.
All right. So we have completely now turned our back on Pyro and on Charnel. And we are left this week with a choice between only 3 gods: Persephone, James, or Stratos. Let's hear their briefings. By the way, do you like this arch? Like this arch here? It really does go all the way up and around. Like, this thing is absurdly huge. I know because I've seen it in the level editors. It is ridiculously massive. And it's honestly still a fair distance away. Alright, Persephone.
Marduk may be able to draw allies from the Demon Gate. Go to Golgotha and destroy it, and you will destroy the base of his power.
Okay. So Persephone's plan is to directly attack the Demon Gate at Golgotha and to destroy Charnel's power there.
Most of the captured farmers have been taken to a place called Cinder Crag. We've got to get in there before they're lost forever.
Okay. James wants to go after his captured people before they become unrecoverable in the lands of Pyro.
The defense of this alliance is really the most important matter. By attacking Pyroboria's borderlands, we should be able to draw off invaders and facilitate James's actions.
Okay. And Stratos wants to do a feint against the borderlands of Pyro in order to help James's mission. So there we have it, our three choices. Do we attack the Demon Gate in Golgotha? Do we try to launch an attack to free slaves? Or do we do a sneaky attack around the side in order to help the other two achieve their objectives? I leave the choice up to you, dear viewer. And what happens if you do try to approach the other gods?
You are too burdened by conscience to be of service to me.
I mean, to be fair, that's actually a pretty nice way for Charnel to say he's not interested in me, you know? There are definitely ruder ways he could have said it.
Pyro does not need the likes of you.
All things considered, they're actually still being relatively, cordial, given that, you know, we are in the middle of a war. Alright, so that is it. The choices are set. Stratos, James, or Persephone. As always, I will have a link to a straw poll in this video's description. That straw poll will run for a week, and then at the end of that week, whichever one of these three gods gets the most votes, we will do their level and we will advance the story. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.